We've probably been asked this a few times already. Nope, but what is your opinion on the boss crystal changes? Oh, from that. Well, they're gonna get fixed on Thursday, right? So I'll reserve my judgment until then. I think the current changes, even if they were intended to be like a nerf. So most of the times when changes happen, I don't really have an opinion on them on their face value. I want to go by what their intention was. If their intention was to do the same change that KMS did, then they failed because they copied KMS's change on a different base number, which didn't copy their change, but it copied their changes, if that makes sense, right? If they had the same goal as Korea, they should have put a different change in the game. But instead, they put the same change in the game, which then achieved a different goal. So for me, it's always if whatever happens to the game is in line with what their goal of the change of the game is and what their motivation is for why they want to implement that change. That's always what I'm looking at. So it seems that for this change, they intended to do the same thing that Korea did in terms of making it so that people don't have to tediously keep bossing on the lower level bosses anymore and can keep making the same money by doing fewer bosses, and adjusting the crystal prices is how they intended to do that. In that capacity, it completely missed the mark because they needed different percentage changes for us to achieve the same goal if their stated goal was the same as what Korea did with the update. Does that all make sense? But yeah, we'll see Thursday if they are able to properly adjust the numbers, which I hope that this time they learned from the previous one, and they will. And then we should be able to make the same thing with boss meals, regardless of which 12 bosses you do, compared to before the change if you were selling all the crystals up until that point.